Hello and welcome back to another episode of Bastard Bones. Now, it's been a while since I've uploaded anything. I needed to give people a little bit of time. Didn't really feel like I was gonna, do too good by uploading anything in the previous, couple of weeks. However, back now, although circumstances have changed a little bit for me, so I haven't been able to sit down and get some recording done. It's all gonna be sorted very soon, but believe me, everything's gonna be back on track. I'm gonna get this done, I'm gonna get Wizardry 8 done, even gonna get Final Fantasy 9 done. You know what else is done? Like, fucking done? This! On fucking Bonfire Night, Guy Fawkes Night, you know, when he... Like, Guy Fawkes is a guy who tried to fucking blow up Parliament and got caught for it, and then... Well, to celebrate that, I guess you could call it celebrating, we, set enormous bonfires instead of fireworks, and we burn, an effigy of him, and stuff like that. But somebody thought, to stick it to the man this year, they'd burn down my fucking bin corral. Or rather, our bin corral. It's the bin corral of, everybody on this block. It's just, the building where we keep our trash is just destroyed. Fucking why are you like that? And the best part about it all is I slept through it all. Fucking police were like, I'm surprised that you fucking didn't wake up. I'm like, no, I didn't wake up. Slept through it all. So we're going to the Greenback Bay because according to this poll that I put up, more people would you know what, just going forward the plot a little bit. I mean, it's not going to stop you from exploring, dude, so you may as well. So, a party for this is going to be Nazar, Greening, and Wisaka. Because reasons, I don't know. Nobody's told me specifically to bring anybody to Greenback Bay Shipyard, so let's just go with it. This grand shipyard must have once produced many fine ships. There are a few husks remaining, some of them still floating. Now, we've got a new stronghold, so we've definitely got the space, just in case we encounter anyone here, but this is supposed to be, very plot important and such, so... Yeah, no. Nothing here. I like this music. I'm not sure if I've been paying attention properly or not, but I don't seem to remember it showing up too often, which is kind of a oh yeah. I need to take advantage of this while I've still got the chance. I've actually got the finally I've got the confirmation that I can just get rid of the fucking cakes and 4-course meals. It's apparently they're all from Greening. I mean, there might not be. I mean, you might be able to find, a few pieces lying around, but, look at how much cleaner that is. I'm holding on to them thinking that there's gonna be, some fucking, monster that's like, give me cake! Give me cake! Give me your fucking 4-course meal and then a cake. Which is, that's technically a 5-course meal, asshole. But, well. Nope. Doesn't seem to be. But let's get this place explored. Apparently this was our first main goal. Well, apparently, I know it was our first main goal. Our quartermaster told us at the very beginning that it's where we should have gone to, and here is another random NPC. Manservant. Oh, he's not, These huts might not look very impressive, but they're all we've got. Our boys are gonna be tired when they get home, so I'm making sure that everything stays tight and standing. Right, I thought this place was, gonna be abandoned, so sorry, buddy, I almost, almost looted you all. I'm probably gonna loot you anyway, but... Except for those of us doing maintenance, all of the boys are out logging, hunting, and securing the roads right now. Everyone except Logus, anyway. Logus. Nothing in here. Yeah, I'm just going around. These people live here, and I'm just looting them. It's like that demon hotel where I just walked in and, just cut off everyone's dicks. Like, I'm an evil person. Was it? It was there that I got, what was his name? You know what, I don't remember the Dicubus's name in my party. Nathaniel, right? Yeah, I recruited him from there, so I just, walked in a motel, slaughtered everybody there, and I was like, dude, I think I want you. I think I need you. We've got a medic here. Same models as the guys in our stronghold, so I'm not sure if that's supposed to be, you find them here first, and then... I don't know. Shut up, Jebby. You'd be surprised how busy the boys here keep me. There's always someone with a scrape or gouge or a pulled hamstring. I can imagine, just getting a pulled hamstring. Sounds tasty. Come on, get out of there. There we are. Yeah, I just couldn't believe it when it fucking burnt down. Like, just every single morning, I just get up and I look outside my window, and I'm just like, the building is charred remains. It's fucked. We've got another labourer. Yep, they're all the same models as the guys in our stronghold. There's so many crates in these warehouses, we still don't know what's inside of all of them. I found a lot of shipbuilding supplies so far, but that don't do us any good. I wanted to sell them to some travelling merchants, but Logus put up a giant stink and insisted we keep them. I get that he's sentimental for his seafaring days, but that guy has got to learn to let go. We're lookatites. We're lookatites, now like it or not. Gotta make the best of it. Well, I guess Logan was trying to, like, build a ship to sail out, but we can't because there is a big Cthulhu monster from what Barod, the asshole, told us. Fucking Barod, man, I don't trust you. I don't trust you one bit with your fucking beard-ass beard. Fucking rubbing your chest like it's a fucking thing. Roast chicken? No, we got 2 roast chickens. Yeah, I'm glad that you kept the roast chicken in with the shipbuilding supplies. I'm just joking about the whole Barod thing, but, like, you're supposed to think he's an asshole. It's kind of the whole plot of that game for a bit. So we've got, a pirate here. I believe that this lass's model, or is it a lass or is it a dude? I think it's supposed to be like a slim dude? Not sure. He's a merchant. I lost my sea legs a long time ago, so don't go asking me about boats and all. I get enough of that nonsense from Logus as it is. He's around here somewhere, maybe you should talk to him about it. Right, so let's go and negotiate passage off this island, I guess. That's gonna happen anytime soon. Well, more shipbuilding supplies. You've gotta keep your boat's feet warm. Otherwise it won't want to go anywhere. You've gotta kind of, like, be... Having a boat is like having a Pokemon, okay? Speaking of Pokemon, that fucking new game, the Sun and Moon stuff, looks like they're trying to make it like more of a comedy game, and from what I've seen of it, a lot of it is like, you can just pretty much just like, I know that you're supposed to just be like, generically like petting your Pokemon, but like you rub one of your Pokemon's dicks and it blows you a kiss. Like, fucking... Nintendo, please. It looks interesting. I haven't touched Pokemon in fucking ages, but to be honest, I'm at a point now where I can't spend money even if I wanted to, so that's kind of in the drain. I haven't had a good hard hammering in a while. You need something worked over. The salty air is terrible for the iron, maybe. Well, we can smith stuff together if we need to make a whip, but, nah, fine, thanks. I haven't had a good hard hammering in a while either, dude. It's, yeah, don't worry about it. I think this is... No, this is a porter. A good day to you, travelers. Welcome to the shipyard. A boat? You're as bad as old Logus. This place isn't really a shipyard anymore, alright? We live in the old warehouses and all, but we don't build ships or anything. I don't think any of us would even know how. Well, that was that conversation. Let's go and look for this Logus guy. He's probably... If it's like a defeatist thing, where he's like, we're never gonna fucking do it, we're never gonna make it, then he's probably just like... He's probably just angsting out on one of these docks. I bet I can find him on one of these docks. Come on, let's go find him. Whole new area up here. I always love these, like, little shacks. Like, they remind me of Fallout 1. Well, probably 2 as well, but I never played Fallout 2 as much as I did 1. I think I like the plot in Fallout 1 a little bit better than 2. If you're looking for curatives, I can mix you up an elixir for fair coin. Let's say 150 gold pieces. What did I get? Just give me a minute. What do we get? This dude just gave us elixir vitae for like 150 gold pieces. What a nice old fellow. I usually have to spend like 500 on that shit. So a nice little, I'd be worried about the tide or the waves coming in and just like fucking swallowing you up while you eat your lunch. So, looking at the map up here, I think it would be wiser to just... if I'm covering old ground, I want to like go to the bottom right first. Man, this would probably make a a pretty terrible stronghold just because of how, like, stretched out it is. New faces! Hopefully you remember to bring some money with you, huh? There are more wandering merchants and tradesmen on this island than you might think. If you set them an attractive place to do business, you'll probably attract some. I might even come out and see what my... Yeah, asshole, do you not remember me? So we can buy lager, we can buy some armor. Nothing useful to us, I don't think. Everyone's pretty much equipped anyway. We can't touch his satchel. Kinda suspect now that I think about it. Yeah, I really want to touch his satchel, dude. Bit of frame rate lag there, I don't know why. Probably my computer doing something fucked up in the background, but hey. Now to the north, and I think this is who he's got a fucking pirate hat. Let's leave him for a bit. Yeah, I told you, he's angsting on one of these docks. He's just kind of like looking into this. He's looking out to mid-distance in the sea, like, "Arr, I wish I could be back on the seas, mateys," and shit like that. He's probably... If he talks with that pirate accent, I'm gonna be fucking... It's an RPG, you know? Fucking Risen 2 just suddenly taking up pirates and then never abandoning it. I know I've already said this before, but I don't rate Risen 2 or 3 too highly. They're not great. This chest is fastened securely with a unique lock. You'll need the key. Well, I wonder how we're gonna get the key. First of all, let's drop the chocolatier rod on the floor. We don't need that. Alright, let's have this conversation, shall we? Sitting here, staring out over the grey sea is a weathered old orc, dressed in the tatters of a sea captain's uniform. As you approach, he glances up toward you. Come to listen to an old sailor flap his tusks? Have a seat, maybe something will come to mind. Sure, let's listen to him. Fuck it. Locust goes on at length with the tale of a seafaring adventure. It's obvious from his story that he's an experienced sailor, and he speaks with great fondness and longing. As his story draws to a close, his face turns back to the sea, and you catch a glimpse of a brand on his neck. Traitor. Well, I'm not gonna listen to you again, but let's find a boat. Locust turns towards you with intense eyes. He runs his tongue against one of his tusks, and he sizes you up before finally speaking. You want to leave this rotten island? There isn't a boat here, but I do know where there is one. Locust scratches his beard thoughtfully, the edge of a grin beginning to form. I'll tell you what, you put together a crew and I'll get the boat. We'll sail anywhere you want to go. We'll leave this cold little rock behind and we'll be free men again. If you've got the guts, of course. I'm guessing that anybody you find here isn't going to be an experienced sailor, so let's say 20. You put together a band of 20 strong backs and we'll have enough to man the ship. I hope getting on the boat doesn't, like, pretty much, like, put us, like, towards the finale of the game. I hope getting on the boat doesn't make the whole thing, like, just, you know, go on hiatus for a bit. Berserk! Not that I have much faith you'll manage that. I've tried to put together crews before. Always someone putting a knife in someone's back, someone losing their nerve. If you get enough men, come find me, but if not, don't get my hopes up. No need to be that cruel now, is there? Well, I'll be damned! I think I might just be enough manpower. All he can see in the 3 seconds since I last spoke to him is these 3 guys, so clearly they're worth more than 20 people. I think that just might be enough manpower to pull this off. I don't want to get my hopes up, but there you went and kicked a stool out from under me. Locust stands up and takes a deep breath of sea air before pulling his hat low over his eyes and flashing you a scoundrel's grin. There's a place a little distance west of here along the north shore called Forfshire Bay. Used to be a pirate's holdout, as I understand. There's still a ship there, a seaworthy one, tucked away in a grotto. I've been out to it several times, so I know it well. I set up a little security, you see, so no one would be able to find it. I'll go right now and start making preparations. You do anything else you need to do, and then come and find me, and we'll leave this blasted rock for good. Alright, so I guess we're going to Forfshire Bay. Right. Well, I think that's pretty much everything from him. What are we on? We're on 14 minutes, so, if that's going to be everything from this map, then we've got our next quest. Quex? What? Quex. Sounds like a fucked up cereal. Oh, come on, Greening, please. He's been eating too much goddamn cake. So we've got our next step. Oh, for fuck's sake. You know how, like, when you launch a game on Steam, and it's just like... You turn off all notifications, to your knowledge. You can't turn off these announcements. Well, you can go, like, specifically to the groups, but... If you want to do, like, an LP with the fucking Steam overlay up, it's... Maybe I should just turn the Steam overlay off in general when I play this. My bad. Kink shame me for playing Killing Floor 2. Yeah, suddenly, like, fucking badass babes pops up. Like, our new update has, like, 50% more ass. Okay, so... Where is Fortia Bay? We've already, kind of... That's a point. Fortia Bay we've been to. But, where specifically was he talking about? Black Spire, Oubliette... It's not gonna be around here, that's Northside... Is he talking about, like, kind of, round here? Perhaps. Yeah, I've no idea where he said to go. He said Fortia Bay, and Fortia Bay is here. But... I don't know how we get there. It's not the... I'm sure that there are, like... There are places that we've been. It might be the creepy cabin, even. But there's places that we've been to that have been just kind of like, let's just check the map out. Yeah, it's probably here. I hope that this doesn't, like, force us into anything. Let's just save it, just to be sure. And before blue screen of fucking death. Well, at least we can get some story. Let's enter. And let's just see what's going on. It must be here, right? Overwatch. Yep, there he is. It's no wonder I couldn't see anything first time I came here. Captain Logus sits here alone, smoke trailing from a pipe clenched in his teeth. When he notices your approach, he stands and adjusts his hat. So this is it. Time to get off this rock and never come back. Yeah, I'm sure that'll go really well. Logus takes... Why don't we tell him that we've, like, been to this... Hey, we got some prior knowledge you might be interested in. The boat's gonna fucking get wrecked by Cthulhu, man. it's not gonna be happy. Logus takes a deep breath and gazes up at the sky for a long moment. Come with me. Into the sea. Logus leads you to a secluded cove, and there, anchored in the still water, sits an impressive schooner. Schooner? Schooner. I'm gonna say schooner. I think it's schooner. After a day of loading supplies and preparing the ship for the voyage, your crew rows the boat out into the calm shallows, and Logus gives the order to set sail, bound for the Orc nation of Saruth. The wind fills the sails, and the shore drifts further away, as you finally leave the forsaken island of Lukat behind you. You quickly lose sight of the shore, however, when the sky goes dark and the water turns suddenly foul. Out of nowhere, a ferocious current surges and flashes of lightning stab the sky. A jealous force of nature protesting your escape. It is a familiar echo of the night you were first brought to the stocks. Logus begins barking orders, but his voice is being drowned out by a furious wind, and your inexperienced crew is quickly overwhelmed. The waves are growing more violent, and as the ship reels, Cheb, Grant, and No! They're dead, dude. They're fucking dead. Not Cheb and Grant. They went in each other's arms. They died. Against such a mighty squall, there is little you can do but watch. The ship shudders as it is dashed against something solid, and, Purchase flies out from beneath your feet. You drift through the rain for what feels like forever. A flash of angry lightning decimates the main mast, and you catch a glimpse of Logus's red coat fluttering as he too is thrown skyward. Then your body crashes hard against the water, and all is darkness. Rip Jeb, Rip Grant. I'm all alone. Your body is dashed hard against the stone, and you find yourself in the Daggerfall tutorial, actually. And you are suddenly jarred to your senses. You cough half the sea out of your lungs and onto the floor of the grotto. Though every part of you burns with pain, you are alive and breathing. You have no idea where you are, however, and it appears that you are alone and without a torch. Yeah, maybe I think if I'd bought one, it would have just been... I like that my porters made it with me. Maybe if I'd bought the golden mask, I would have been fine, but, talking to yourself about shaking like a leaf, well, I don't know. At least we still have our perfume, buddy, it's fine. Speaking of, Daggerfall and such... Where is this? I can barely see. Yeah, that's the thing. I can barely see where he is. He's up there! Well, it's a good thing I have Whisper Walk. Sorry, dude. I'm a bit too strong, I think. No, I'm a bit... Well... There we go. No daddy crit, but, good enough. Dad love... Dad tier. Dad tier. Okay. Alright. Speaking of Daggerfall, the guy who made Dagger XL, which is like a kind of... I'm not sure it's a front end, or like... It's some other, like, executable that makes Daggerfall, like, a hell of a lot more playable. I think he mentioned something. Oh, fuck, I've wasted my turn. Well, I'm great. Fucking risks... The risk strike on this is just... It makes, like, single target, like... Fucking no one can stand against this shit. Oh, yeah! I fucking forgot to mention! I fucking had quiche. I've eaten... I have baked and fucking put it on a plate and put it in my mouth, and it was... mediocre. Maybe I just had, like... Maybe, Marks and Spencer's just don't do good quiche, Lorraine, or something like that, but, I just remember thinking, like, I would rather just have, like... a pie on its own, or like just an omelette. So, in a way, I'm not entirely defeated by my, my comical, hatred of quiche. There is a chute in the chasm above you here. You are able to climb up through it by, using these high rocks as a stepping stone. You find yourself in a sprawling, labyrinthine tunnel with no indication of which way might lead to an exit. Oh joy! We get to fight a boss all by ourselves, I think. It's a good job that we have this fucking amazing thing. More food for us, although, if my suspicion is correct, I don't think that we'll, run into too much issue here. Yeah, really wish I'd bought the golden mask. Maybe it, like, counts as, like, the equivalent of a torch, and just gets, like, washed away as soon as you come here, maybe. I don't know, Kardak's hungry, let's eat the bland mushroom. I do have a thing against mushrooms as well. That's like... I don't know, man. Like, I've eaten them in... Oh, what? I didn't think that was it. Am I in the same place? I just went round in a circle, I think. Boom! Wasn't too bad. Black Forest Gatto, we can level up Greening again when we find him. That's a point. I do hope that this game doesn't just, like... just fucking kill people from your party. Just, like... Just suddenly and without warning, they're just dead, they're gone, you can't do anything. No, so I've been here. I think my only choice is to waste my turn. Idiot. Well, I seem to be doing alright. He's doing fine, he's like, yeah, I fucking beat you, I'm beating your ass. I got, like, several attacks off on you, and, even though they didn't get through, I still managed to, like, you know, push my risk all the way to the end and get a free defense. I don't give a fuck, man. I don't give a fuck. See? A tiny little dinky thing. Another bland mushroom. We'll keep the pepper quiche, but, like, yeah, I was, like... It was one of those things where, you know when you've got, like, when you're a kid and you've got, like, some... food that you really don't like, and you're like, nah, I don't want to eat it, etc. That's kind of how I was like at first, and then I ate it, and I was just like, oh. Oh. Fair enough. It was okay. It was just not amazing, you know? It's not like I would be saying, oh, gee golly whiz, I can't wait to eat some quiche today. So now I am in the same place. It's gonna take a while. Maybe the whole objective here is just to keep wandering. And it always, like, shadows, like, part of the map for a bit. Like, the fog of war just kind of, like, stays where you were before you moved. You have to, like, move a few paces for it to update the map. Let's try going back, because we might have been able to, like, come through one of these things, but, no, that didn't work. It does seem to... Ah, no, no, no! I think I went through enough. Maybe I just needed to go through, like, a certain quota. And then it'd let you proceed. Begrudgingly. Got some stale mead here. Yeah, I do realize Kardag can still get his shit pushed in. If he's unlucky. Like, he can still get fucked up by, like, magic and stuff, but, Oop. Oh, boss time! Yeah, any, like, serious suggestions? Any bright ideas as to what I can do for a 200 subs video? Because that's, like, coming up eventually, I think. And, well, I definitely can't do the... Like, my bin corral was where I filmed the Stalker Blowout joke video for 100 subs. And it's like, I can't do that anymore. This statue has an inscription around the base. It reads, "I will watch as you suffer and die." It reads, "The color of blood is pleasing to my eyes." Yeah, so, someone, like, made a suggestion, just bang a dude and live stream it, like, hello. That means nothing to me. I'm fine. The statue has an inscription around the base. It reads, "The color of blood is pleasing to my eyes, and I will watch as you suffer and die." Yep, I get that. I should have gone around them. That's fine to me. Maybe this place is full of puzzles like that, but, hey. Right, so let's have a look here. There is a treasure chest there. So we can freely go through here, I believe. We can freely go through here. Yep. And then through here. Down. Over here. Yep. Can get this chest, 2,000 gold pieces. I was gonna say, did I lose all the money? Thankfully I did not. Thankfully we pretty much have everything, and it doesn't look like our party capacity has changed, so... I was worried that, people would be dead by the time I got back to shore, but I don't think that's the case. Well, time to get fucking ham-boned. And away here, but there is a... There is what looks to be a kind of room here, but I can't... It doesn't look like I can open it. There's no switches or anything like that. Ah, there's something there, maybe? Well, time to go all the way back round. I'm not taking needless amounts of damage. I don't want that. So if I just go over here... It did look like there was something here. It's probably not true at all. Shit. Yeah, there's like a way out. I can just go there, you idiot. I can't inspect the walls. That's gonna have to be something that activates later on, I guess. I couldn't find any switches in particular, I don't think, so let's light all the torches and hope the best. Maybe it'll be one of those things where it's just like, you killed the boss, alright? You killed the boss, you did well. Did well, kid. That looks ominous, I'm, yeah. Wasn't exactly the Daggerfall tutorial I was hoping for. I love Daggerfall. And Arena. I just didn't complete them. The floor is laid out in a ceremonial medallion. Words are carved into the outer ring. Gloried one in sunken sea, Lord Leviathan is he. Hear our voices dry above, echo through the brine our love. You spot a small book resting on the corner of the table. There is a loud rumble from the other room. The book falls off the table and onto the floor. How about I didn't just, like, read out the Necronomicon aloud? So this sunken prayer. What can we get rid of? What's the cheapest, like, healing item? We can get rid of Quiche. Yeah, I'm still kind of not too partial to quiche, so I'm okay. So this, Sunken Prayer is an artifact, it's valuable. I'll probably keep it. Might be wise. So... Huh? Apparently there's something here, but... I don't know. Well, these statue formations don't seem to have changed, so there's that. Trapped. It is, it's fucking Godzilla. I know it is. Godzilla? What? Freaking Godzilla and Cthulhu are two different fucking entities, you fuck! I don't know. The temple behind you is beginning to fill with water, there's no going back now. Wonderful, I just flooded the fucking place where my fucking companions might still be. I like how it singled out Cheb and Grant as the people who, like, got thrown over first. Maybe Grant waited to save him. Of course I'm fucking naked! Just need a big dink, like, fucking drooping down in the middle. So, you scramble up the sloping shoop... shoop? Fuck you. The chute in the darkness as the water continues to slowly rise behind you. I've forgotten how to talk. The climb is difficult in the dark, but gradually the sound of water fades further behind, and the stale, dank air gives way to a cool draft. A moment of searching reveals a crack of moonlight shining through some loosely piled stones. Carefully, you pry some of the stones loose and manage to make a big hole... make a hole big enough to squeeze through. You have come out at the base of a rough seaside cliff face. The ocean has become calm once again, and the sky is clear and bright, nearly blinding after your trek through the dark tunnels. There are several small fires on a rocky beach in the distance, hopefully the other survivors of your band. You make your way down to the beach and toward them. When you arrive, you find Yeah, Bognina! Fucking... It's fitting that the first person I see in the beginning of the game is the first person I meet here. And the others. She seems unsurprised. Though there were a number of injuries, almost everyone appears to be alive and accounted for. It's like the island didn't want to kill us, she says. It just wanted to keep us. What the hell is going on? You share your account of the strange temple you found in the grotto, and Borgnina shakes hers and... Oh, shakes hers head in disbelief. Leviathan? Is that why they push prisoners in on small boats from a distance? Why they don't care if you get out of the stocks? And this Leviathan, it sank our ship but didn't kill any of us. What's it doing? By the time the night yields to morning, the only person who hasn't turned up is Logus. You and a few others search the beach by daylight, but there is no sign of him at all. He's probably drowned, Borgnina says. You leave a crude marker on the beach in case he turns up later, but you fear that Borgnina is right. You and the others pack up whatever salvage you can carry to prepare for the trip back to your stronghold. We fucking lost Logus already? What do you mean I lost Logus? Well, just in case I fucked something up royally, I'm gonna save in, like, the second slot. And, yeah, Well, answers on a postcard, you know the drill by now. Just tell me if I fucked up and if I haven't, but, yep, that's been a lot of fun, a lot of, well... We can definitely say for sure that we've got Cthulhu fucking our boat up, so... Well, not Cthulhu, Leviathan. I can stop calling him Cthulhu now, idiot. Thanks very much for watching, guys. I hope that everything's been, as okay as it can be these days with you. And, well, as I always say, just stay safe, and I mean that, etc., etc. Take care of yourself. I'll see you in the next episode. Bye-bye.